Hi. Hey there. It's Friday. What you doing? Mm-hmm. Nothing? Just sitting at home by yourself, huh? Not out not out chasing after any girls, huh? Hmm? You're not working? You don't have a job? Oh. So you just come to watch gay videos? Gay videos on YouTube? Well, you're in good company, Bucko, because it's TGIF Friday. And we're just sitting at home, just eating a late night bowl of cereal, eating that eating that pickle, and we're just gonna flip through some Swamp Thing, right? That's what you do. I did a video of Swamp Thing #1, and since then I've read 2 through 5, and I just thought I'd just take you on a little journey. I want to focus on #5 especially because this is the lightning. This is the lightning and the thunder. There's a little bug. It's gone now. This is the lightning and the thunder, and I really, this is where it really kicked into full throttle for me. Swamp Thing was written by Len Wein or Wine, depending. I think I'm gonna go with Wine. Sounds like something Jewy that was changed over, through Ellis Island. They're like, well, we don't want no Weinsteins or Weisenbergs, so you're just a wine now. One of those type of things. So it was created by Len Wein and Bernie Wrightson. And Bernie Wrightson sometimes has an E at the end of his name, and sometimes it's just an I. I don't know what's up with that. Interesting to note is both these men are dead. And they both died fairly recently. And it just adds the work an extra little gothic touch, I think. You can feel their spirits, their ghosts oozing through the pages. Oh, and #5, what I really appreciate about this is just look at this right here. First, this cover. It's just firing on all cylinders here. It's a V8 turbo infused high octane horror adventure. You reminds me of Frankenstein. Reminds me of the old Universal monsters. You can see the sort of wonky proportions. I really like that. I really like the fucked up. Just he's got this big fucked up bulbous back. This kind of weird spin because he's also a tree man, and he kind of looks like a misshapen tree monster. You got the pitchforks. And it just it really it's got a witch. The townsfolk, they want to burn this woman because they think he's a witch, and Swamp Thing's in the hood, and he wants to stick up for this witch woman, but they're like, oh, this is a plant monster you conjured. And it's just got that nice old Universal horror. The villagers go up to Castle Frankenstein, the Castle of Dracula, and take the monster down. This stuff was good. It shows a little bit more detail of his origin. He's sort of like a fetal, I don't know, just sort of in this embryonic state where he's swamps constituting him. You got the scythes and the pitchforks and it's just high, the fire, the little town. This is in Maine. I've never been to Maine, so I don't know what Maine looks like, but it's a real nice interpretation of it. Real nice details on the buildings here. This is cool. He gets his arm cut off and he grows it back. First time he learns that he can do that kind of thing. Because he's a tree man, so he can grow his arms back real quick. And again, sort of playing on the cover. This shit's just firing on all cylinders, ladies and gentlemen. She's up on being burned at the stake atop a windy mountain. Swamp Thing has to go rescue her. I really like the anatomy on Swamp Thing. Even though he's a grotesque bog monster, his anatomy is still very classical, like a classic bodybuilder. It's just, I don't know, it's cool. It melts sort of the horror with the sort of idealized Greek bullshit. So they're burning her at the stake, and again, just the villagers swarming him like insects, stabbing him with pitchforks, but Swamp Thing will not be put down so easily. No, nay, not at all. So again, look at that shit. Ripping up a tree by its roots. can see the effort in his body, the strain, the fire, the windy mountain. Oh, what's that? Wow! That's the sound effect. And she's a witch. And it turns out it's not really her that has the powers. It's her little retard brother. And just good stuff. Just good quality stuff. Next issue features some robots. So I wanted to focus on 5 especially. Mostly because it's the most recent, and also it's just really good stuff. But here, previous one 4, we also got a flipping werewolf. Gosh almighty, you gotta love that. Werewolf, Grar, It's just so much fun. Swamp Thing's busting up through the floor after the Wolfman. Good transformation scene. I like when they do the sort of close sequential panels, so you get the sort of almost an animation effect, an effect like animation. This is just sort of they're trying to some inbred couple in Scotland are trying to cure their werewolf son. They're not actually inbred. I don't know why I said that. It was very ungenerous and disingenuous. And this is good too. So that starts. These things start you off with a bang. It starts you off with a plane crash. And then later you find out Swamp Thing. And nobody appreciates Swamp Thing's efforts. I think we can all relate to this. Swamp Thing is just sort of operating through the shadows, and no one really appreciates him. He stops this plane from killing everyone single-handedly. You know, he braces the crash. He just sort of lumbers off into the fog. I like the way Swamp Thing just kind of lumbers everywhere like a big dumb retard. Like Frankenstein. Just good retro stuff. I'm all about the horror comics right now. It's sort of getting to be a sort of fetish with me. Sexual fetish. There's a sort of patchwork Frankenstein man he gets in a fight with. I need to change my position here. I'm all hunched over. And that's no way to be. That's no way to live your life. You gotta live your life straight and tall. Stand straight and tall, young man. And you'll get the girls. You'll get all the ladies. Here's another good shot of this. A lot of detail. I like the shadows a lot. I like definitely. I guess he never mind. I was gonna say something, but it was really just parroting some other YouTube video that I saw, and that's not really I can't think of the word. It's not honorable, I guess. It's dishonorable. I'm all about honor. He's breaking the Bunsen burners. Roar! You just see it. You know, you just say it in your head. You go, roar! Roar! Love it. Farting right now. Again, great sort of universal horror type thing. The monster carrying the lady in his arms. The fucking fire. The zombie hands. Great stuff. Great stuff. Swamp Thing is just really liking it. Which one was this? This is the first one. Or no, this was the second issue. In this one, Mr. Swamp Thing briefly gets his human body back. He meets this creepy old scientist, and he's just like, "Hey, I can give you your body back," and he just sort of goes with it. But he, in the end, you know, he has to stop the guy because he's bad, and so he chooses a life as a plant monster to save the innocent villagers, and he just shows that he's a really good-hearted guy. At the end of the day, shows he's a hero. Swamp Thing's a hero when it's all said and done. He's misunderstood. You know, this is a cool car. I thought this is a cool drawing of a car. I guess if you're gonna draw cars, you might as well be cool looking. No one wants to draw your shitty Hyundai or whatever you got going on. Anyway. Yeah, oh, this, again, just fucking the castle on the hilltop. He's in the mountains, he's fucking crucified. Swamp Thing is crucified by these little Uggo monsters. They're called the Unmen. They were never men. Or they were men, and then they were unmanned, But just great stuff. I'm going to close this book, close this chapter of my life, this review, and I'm just going to finish up this video. Just a lazy Friday. I'm bored. I'm going bored out of my gourd, and I need something to do, so I just thought I'd make this little Swamp Thing video. And I recommend, listen, if you're equally bored and disenchanted with your life, with comic books or just entertainment, pick up a Swamp Thing omnibus, for gosh sake. For gosh darn tune. Just pick up a Swamp Thing omnibus and let it rip. Let it rip. Look at this guy. Look at his rippling back muscles, the nice light and shadows. Just fucking relax. Just fucking relax. Pick up a Swamp Thing book. If you're not with me, listen, if you're not with me, you're against me. You're against me. So why don't you just chill out, calm down, pick up a Swamp Thing book, and just relax. Just relax, you fucking jerk. Bye.